Use bird games. Glitch City 27x AD. City that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stands the White Knights, who do something. Check the inflation on the noodles, by the way. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powered decreases every day. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of the glass. Or Hulk Hogan magazine. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the whole A of the BTC something. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. Ah, bloody hell. That should be fixed now. Alright, let's go. And we're going for a new game. Info. Playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable, get some drinks and some snacks and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Hey, over here. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. What happened? Jail. Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account is at least 800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Live Backup app. You can now browse the augmented eye. Click to dismiss this message. It's adorable. Also, look at the cat. 4. So how was that letter from? So who was that letter from? Nobody. 4, I'm guessing, is the cat. And I'm not sure. Who? Okay, I forgot that existed. Yeah, who just has a shirt that says slut? Like, I want a show of hand in the audience. Do you own a shirt that says slut? Or is that a cyberpunk thing, apparently? Also, apparently, she has quite the crush on her boss. Yeah, I played this before. I recorded it, and, well, it didn't work, so... my voice didn't record. Oh, I can change tracks. Let's go with Every Day is a Night. If I remember correctly, that's... oh, it's... yep. So it doesn't stay. Well, that's annoying. What type of shitty app is this? That it doesn't stay after you go out of the map app. That's bad even for our today's phones. Gee. Anyway, the Augmented Eye, where we can read journal shit. And I'm going to read all of these because, yeah, they're more story. So, mass emigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. Emigration is moving out of the city, and mass is... that's probably very alarming for anyone that lives here and wants to continue to do so. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortage of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City citizens look for a better life in other countries. So this city is an... is this city an entire country? That means? Also, yeah, that's why I wanted you to know the inflation, because that gets elaborated on further as we go on. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. Also, he has the worst name in the history of anything ever, but that's besides the point. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find that rather insulting. Well, that's why you should have equal immigration and immigration, because that way it equals out completely. That's the point of it. That's how it's good. But if you're only people just emigrate, then you get fucked. And, well, you should improve things. But then again, how do you improve things without more people? It's the age-old problem, I guess. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Well, stay classy. Stay classy, Quincy. The Augmented Eye. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. Beware. More Kimberly Lavallee. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats used against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. How could they hold a stream if they're outwardly threatening the goddamn mayor? That seems good enough grounds to arrest them on. But never mind. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything. Yeah, sure. And is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. I mean, if you're stupid enough to have most of your shitty dealings in emails on your main account, then you're pretty fucking dumb. But I don't think that's what's going to be exposed. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream, from Antro to Bunny Girl. The purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. Okay, good for them. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. And I hope not. I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Alma. Who names their kid Apple? 4. His acting is unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways. Cyborg in Heels returns next year to Super Silver Thunderdome. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels, which presumably make it rather difficult as wearing heels is a bitch from what I've heard. Director Quinton Hayter explains Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels cutting stuff. It's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. I highly doubt in a world where robots and augmented people already exist that a cyborg battling terrorism would be that unique, but sure. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusive here at the Augmented Eye. Tuesday, December 13th. Well, that's unlucky. I'd buy that for... Nice! Nice. Good evening. Hey there, Joe. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Joe? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. I hit my microphone, sorry. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Dunno, she went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about... stuff. Probably boning my boss. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... It's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Hey, Anna. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found that the bar is at the risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4A, but 4, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. Again, I'm gonna go with 4, like the E doesn't exist. Left me with a completely empty wallet and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. then why did you neuter them? I think that's less important than you eating. And the cat eating also. There's all the beer cans around my apartment and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but beer with me. Beer with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar and recipe book that on the top left. You can also serve drinks with flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from the cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Yell. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the stir button to the drink itself to serve it and that will be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Jill, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instructions. Then this should be no problem. Sugar man or piano man? Let's sing us a song, you're the piano. No, that's piano woman, piano man. And 5 powdered deltas. 5. This is a big boy. Everything in order. 5, 5, 3, 2, 3. Good. On the rocks and mixed. On the rocks and mixed. And not stirred. Okay. Success. There you go. Here. Happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carmotrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional carmotrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmotrine is the alcohol factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys. Oh, boss. It looks like she's bringing them on her back, by the way. Who's that? I don't know, I found her while I was out shopping. You can't buy people anymore. That's not a thing that's allowed, boss. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside, actually I don't know, maybe in Cyberpunk World you can buy people. Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. The top stuff about skyrocketing crime rate, you're not helping with the kidnapping, but at least she's not gonna get literally raped on the streets, so I guess fair enough. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Thanks, boss. You can't just put that responsibility... Gonna try that again. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, goddammit. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. Well, we'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay, then time to start the night. Actually, if you just knocked someone out with just a punch, that would actually not last very long. Even if they went out cold, it would probably be like 5 minutes. So yeah, it's highly unlikely she would have woken up by the time they got in here. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spend the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Jill, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathroom. Have fun! Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled before the songs, blah blah blah. I don't know what was the logic behind that. Yeah, like that. It'll be fine. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, get me a beer. Ah, sure, right on it. Beer. 1, 2 powder delta, 2 of these, and then 4 of these. And then mixed, and then stop. Here, you go. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. I knew that was gonna happen, by the way, already, but I think he would give me like more money because he needs to do it twice, and he also paid for this, so you know, knowing what type of person he is gonna be, I'm completely fine with ripping him off. And 8 of this. That's a lot of goddamn thing. And then mixed, and then stop beer. There you go. How about this one? Ah yes, now this one's fit for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. I don't know why they made a third one, seeing as the first two didn't go very well. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking Donovan D. Dawson. James Jonah Jameson, chief editor and owner of Dog Meant to Die. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite an interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you believe them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks. From all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. I don't know why her kids need plastic surgery, but... Well, to be honest, they're probably like augmentation, less so plastic surgery. Still, I'm not a fan. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations, or copycats. That's the one we read, by the way, those were copycats, that was the point. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do, which I probably don't pay. The poor bastards think it will help them make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about the supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough, they need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like these urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any old shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money is good. I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes certain something should be sodomized. That's probably a good prediction of the future, seeing as it's the present also. The worst part about that is they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking about other newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. I don't know what columnists are, I never read a newspaper in my life. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name. restaurant. I believe that's that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. Oof. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I wouldn't call him poor, more like an egotist, but he gets what he deserves. I remember some guy coming in here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No, wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. So, again, he wants a big beer. So that's 4 of these, 2 of these, 4 of these. And then the rest fill it to the brim with Parmesan mix and stop. And there we go. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place seems like a soap and dog... smells like soap and dog piss, I'm with my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Yeah, and you heard me too. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in the head rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Or a garage, I guess. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. I mean, I never understood the appeal on that, because in my idea everyone's on the same level, because everyone's a person and I don't really care about celebrities. They're just as much people as everyone else. But I guess I'm weird at that. No, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I failed to see the appeal in that whole thing. You and me both, Jill. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they are dating good God knows who now. God who... Words. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. I believe the word is fashion faux pas. I learned that once in one of my English classes and now I will use it whenever I get the bloody chance. Oh please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Or more accurately, you just love talking shit. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Excuse me, sir, I'm Benson. This sounds like the introduction to some anime, and I kind of love it. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. So I guess Keanu Reeves to most of the internet, which I also don't understand, but okay. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brad? Well, two can play that game of, Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm elaborate Hellbenton World Conquest. What are we gonna do today? The same thing we do every day! Try to take over the world! Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would stack quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. Excommunicated, completely understand. Lynched, less so, but I guess makes sense considering the skyrocketing crime rates. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender, personal stranger of sorts. We could have your ghost try and take half of our staff to do that. They do? Oh, this half our staff does that already. You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients write about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. But who gives a fuck about them? I mean, if they're anything like Donovan, then literally no one should. But if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you remember me in 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, our boss. Boss is just a title and it's too impersonal and cold. It is. Mr. Dawson... Oh, of course Jill is concerned about that because she's trying to hit on her boss. Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not my family, not my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh god, no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing on their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. I have created a monster. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remember I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. Bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I can do that. Bitter and big, but not alcoholic. Bitter. Bitter, that's girl and soft. Big is 10 rings. Bitter and big and with no alcohol. Alright, so sunset. Bitter, girl and soft. And it's not big, so no. I could make it big, but I'm not sure. Suplex, Grizzly Temple. That has one karma tree, no. Suplex has alcohol. Wild Rifle has alcohol. Gut Punch. Optional karma tree. Alright, coolio. All aged and mixed. Aged and mixed. Okay. So just 10 of these. And then 2 Flanner Guide. Aged and mixed. And blended is, yeah, all blended. Okay, that's good. Okay. Aged, 10, 2, go. Gut Punch. And it has no karma trees. Here you go. Paint me blue and call me Sue. You actually do it. You can actually do it. This will help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. Can I change this? Oh, I can change this. Let's have this one. I like the feel of it. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. My investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Was she a robot, by chance? Those bosses think they're so important because they put their money in their company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. No, they have to stick their nose and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, to the government and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but it's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that our newspaper does? Recently they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Welcome to my investors are pieces of shit. Welcome to the world. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more kicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. You're the one who will pay for that, love. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. And you're the one who will pay the price for that. Oh yeah, boxing. Has is 0. Ooh, we watch, we protect. Ah, well, I don't like that. Oh, Alice Rabbit. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. Quite a bunch. I wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Oh, he died. Jail! Yes. What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have tons. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh. You wake up Briar Rose over there. You wake up Briar Rose over there. I don't know why we call her that, but sure. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Sure. Gut punch. And then 2 of these. And optional karma. Don't forget to click on age. Okay. And I'm gonna fill it with all of the alcohol. Optional karma tree. Other than that, 10, 2. Okay, good. Mix and gut punch. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hello, crack house. It seems like it smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come into our little crack house at all, mister. Also, his neck. Is your head attached by... Like, look at... That's not a necklace. His head is attached like a robot. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougall. That's... McDougall. You should feel right at home then. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. Yeah, like a fucking piece of shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Yes, why you decided to come to our little bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular, you know, I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Thank you. Hey Jill, where did you put that dish soap? Jill's running out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. Can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off more writers all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard to not keep your mouth shut in front of them. I mean, if she has a mechanical arm, then that's less impressive, because mechanical arms probably have like pistons in them to make your punch like triple as strong. And it's metal. Interesting. You can relax though, I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. For camera stream. He doesn't like... He asked for a regular one, not a big one, so I can't get him drunk off his face. All makes not like it. There you go. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? Again with the fucking terrible questions, you fuck. I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've... Yeah, okay, that's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasm? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. The door! It's that way, you fuck. Still, that's quite a random thought to just suddenly have. Are you probably lying about something right now? Not really, I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Alright, don't you think you're drinking a bit too quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright, I like weaver. Also, I forgot to read all of them had descriptions. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. But seeing this guy's a robot, I'm guessing he's gonna not fall asleep. He probably all aged. Okay, almost missed that. He's probably not gonna care. Even his bloody guts are probably not his guts, but his liver is probably metallic as well. Try not to drink it too fast. What the fuck did I just press? Sorry about that. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Like your actual head that's not a robot one. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel like there's this part of me, myself, that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STZs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus having 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. Okay, if you say so. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. That's a rather weird request. Probably not the weirdest thing a prostitute has been asked to do. Or he didn't say it was a prostitute, so I don't know. I don't fucking know. This guy is just fucking weird and has a robot head or a robot body, either or. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. I can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me. Eh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smells killing me. Please come again. Don't. Good. Good. Yeah. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Metropolis Digital Drive. That's more intense than I'd imagined, Jesus. Okay, then back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Also, we're flying blind here because this is as far as I've played. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. Nice eyes. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist Saiki Asagari of the Lot Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long, just call me Sai. What can I get for you, Sai? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool as in great, but especially not as in big. Also since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one, that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that, give me a second. Something small, sweet and icy. Alright. Sugar Rush. Sweet girly happy. And it's small and... but is it cold? No, it's not cold. Okay. Cold isn't one. But I can... Different Sparkle Star, Old Age and Mix. No. Blue Fairy. I need one that's on the rocks. Rocks. All on the rocks. Is it big though? No, that's only 10. If I can still count from goddamn primary school. Powder Delta, Flounder, and 2 Carmetrine. All on the rocks and blended. This is blended. Small, sweet, and icy. And it has rocks, so icy. Good. This should be it then. And then we need to blend it, which is... We need to wait for it to go faster, and then Moonblast. Here you go. Here you are. Ah yes, this is just what I needed. Thank you. We don't get many White Knights as clients. And literally your theme song is playing, so I completely chose it randomly and well, apparently. I can only remember one other thing, in fact. You said from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guy who deals with riots and such? Are you the guys... I can't tell if that means that this guy's a guy or a girl, but I have hard enough time as it is. It's either a very feminine guy or a girl. Riots? Oh, no, you're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? But if they're Blitzkrieg, then... let's put that in. If they're Blitzkrieg Corps, then shouldn't they be, like, fast and not huge plated suits? That doesn't make any sense. But that's fine. Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but if we don't... You're gonna be a bitch to talk to, that's what I'm sure. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering from enemy attacks. That's not what Valkyries do, but okay. Apparently their police is just misnamed. We're the light of hope in the darkness of times, and the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. That must be a pain in the ass. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, protecting them from stuff. I hope you have wings for that, because that would fit with the Valkyrie thing. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, and car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch? You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. Makes sense for I mean, they probably need to do that on themselves as well, so it makes sense for them to know that. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. Really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash, water pouring out of a hydrant, with the lights and scattered pieces of glass. It was almost dreamlike. That's not the type of shocking we're talking about. Yeah. No, but those are sights. And they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. This girl isn't the brightest tool in the goddamn box. Wait, did I miss here and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't miss here. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry about it too much. You're too innocent and sweet. You finish your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classy. Ah, there. Classy. Bad touch. All on the rocks and mixed. Is this small? Yes, it is small. Good. All on the rocks and mist. 2, 2 and then 4. Rocks and mist. This should be good. Classy drink, just that. And not big. Bad touch. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name now, I wanna know yours. Sure, just call me Jill. Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian, Julene. Do not call me Julene. This is a threat. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell on it too much. Okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. I'm not in the mood to be hit on, darling. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Of course. My mom used to be a veterinarian. I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. Makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a vet knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? But I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because something that happened while I was a kid. White Knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other White Knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. I don't really understand the logic of that. So, one of them was a dick and attacked your friend and you, and the other one protecting both of you. But both of them were the same thing, so it kinda like evens out, doesn't it? So I don't get it. But I wanted to help people the same way that he helped me. Didn't one of them punch your friend in the face? It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a White Knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but there's another one that saved me. So I kinda guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. That's a good mindset to have. Not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Walker Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going on to patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of White Knights, right? I guess White Knight is too broad of a term. There's not one specific type, there are many different classes. Rescue, assault, there's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Ah yes, the Knights of the Bureaucracy Table. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle their accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes, but a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird or under-the-table deals. You mean corruption. And that always exists, so they might as well be assigned to every single fucking company. There's also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That's nice. I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I have something else. I remember some drink called a martini. Brentini. No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's a Brentini, trust me, I'll get you one. Sorry, Brentini. Guess it got renamed when on owner switch? Owner switch. Always look. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Also, this has alcohol, so that's a bit dickish to give to her. I guess it's not too much, but still, I would not give her anything. One Carmatrine, all aged and mixed. Alright. And just some regular mixing. Brentini. Here, see? You were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I really feel of this place and I want to share it with her. Might be a bit difficult though. She's more into classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad, I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. We'd better check that. I'd better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead, be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. It might not have been the best thing to say. You died and now you're in this subpar restaurant. Bar. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does it mean that Uncle Ingus' ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy Downton bar are true? Oh god, imagine you get to the pearly gates and everything looks like how you'd imagine heaven is like. Archangel Gabriel just comes out these pearly gates and is like, yo, what up, fam? Call that. Afterlife? I'm not dead. As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright then, where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robber, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why would you kidnap you if you're pickpockets? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your queries, otherwise you're rapists, aren't you? You're rapists, the whole lot of you! You wanna take my clothes, beat me unconscious, stab me, horrible, yes, okay, I'm not reading that. Murder! Okay, she just turned into Tisiphone from Hades. Interrupt me. Wow, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get the drink to go or throw at her face. Give her something that will calm her down. Definitely girly. I want a lot of alcohol. Fedora. Okay. Gloomlight? Calm her down. Is there one that's calming? Like specifically calming? Girl soft. I think blue fair. I'll go back to that. Sobering! Ooh, that's probably... Okay, let's go with that. Because it's sobering and it might wake her up. And a lot of this. Just all of the alcohol. All of it. All blended. Not aged though. All blended. Okay, blended. And blend. And there we go. Christ spike. Okay. Sour, manly, and sobering. And with a lot of alcohol. What is that? Underappreciated drink. A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drink. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down. What did you sit with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no, I wouldn't even think of it. Oh my god. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know? If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BDC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just, ugh. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. That look actually show that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street? Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... Oh my god. How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we're pretty much part of a chain, something like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value will be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? I fucking hate you. Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? Well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it at all so fast. So how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. She's gonna get fucking wasted from all the alcohol. You say it wasn't spiked. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep on that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the street, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer and I'll have a piano man. You'll be fine? Yeah, I just got the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. See a woman asking for a man every day. Sing me a song, you are the piano man. 3 of these, 5 of these. More on the rocks and mix. 2, 3, 5, 5, 3 rocks mixed. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. Well, you've lived a colorful life, haven't you? Look at the noodle cup for as much as a AAA game right now. What the fuck is the economy? What is the economy? What the fuck? What did he do, your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that? Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that he bashed. Eminem jumping off its stage, punching whoever the fuck critiqued his music. Falcon punch! I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jed does that to you. Isn't that the opposite of what Jed does? I mean, it just calms me down and sometimes gives me a headache if I'm in the wrong mood. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet. No. Though I'm still just an intern. Augmented eye. Of course. Of course. I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have to have it done before they realize what's going on. So he's a Karen, okay? Even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. What? Full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became a decent server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's ugh. Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? Nah, don't fret about it. I don't want to talk about it though. Fair enough, you're not drunk enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Joe. Is it hard to be a bartender, Joe? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somehow. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky while I didn't end up being a techie disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. I was just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. what with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then I still want to smash her. But when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away, daydreaming about fucking Crush. It's fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that. Yes, I do that. It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I should pass her at that point. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You guys for another, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One martini. Brent-tini, please. Coming right up. Martini, 6 of these bad boys. 3 of these bad boys. I put too much. Reset that shit. How do you think the resetting works? Are they putting these drinks into different compartments, and when you reset, they are like taken out, so you don't actually lose any of the product? That would make the most sense, but then again, that would probably be very expensive. But I don't know. That would be expensive, but it would also probably save a lot of money in the long run, especially while you're still training people. Anyway, here you go. Here. Yep, this seems like the kind of stuff. Cheers. Are you alright? Yeah, just a bit busy. And you're clearing your throats? It helps me focus a bit. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey Jill, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only coworker is a male. Why? You lucky bitch! I mean, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They are relentless. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Those cunts aren't in it for friendship, they're out for blood. Sorry, I mean, the other day I got an assignment and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when a supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. What the hell happened there? Ugh, sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewers or something. Let the lizard man feast on that liver. Okay, woman, you need to calm down. You need to take a chill. Go back to the shop that you went to for the test and take a chill pill. Or 12. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. I'm tired. No sleeping here. No sleeping here, please. You want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? Hey, it's Jill. Can you send us a cab? The client? Just a second. Hey Kim, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly Valette. She's the one who wrote the articles! I mean, probably one of them. She's the one who wrote the articles themselves as well. Wow, what a flowery name. Kimberly Lavala. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in a minute. She's been through a lot today, I guess. And much alcohol. Hey Jill, bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Guide Miss Valette to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up and fell asleep again. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss, please help me walk you to your cab. Pickpockets. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Jill and where's the girl that was here? Jill cleaned the bathroom and left, but because he stank. Kim woke up and had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? From earlier, of course. Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, it's just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you to the experiment. Maybe I'll give Jill a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Flawless service! Nice. This is an achievement I got. Here's an extra for helping that girl calm down. Wow, the learning drinks total Mistake 0, commission 30%, today's payment. Tips, flawless service bonus. Flawless service, Jesus Christ, that's a good, well actually that's, how many noodle cups? How many noodle cups is my entire fucking earnings? Let me just check that. That's 41.5 noodle cups is my pay. That's how we should measure it from now on. Yes, that's fine, I already have enough money for that. Jesus is lost in thought about the whole plan. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You know what? I'm gonna buy those. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Sure it did. Anyway, we'll check out the rest of it in the next episode.